What's up, guys? How are y'all doing? Hey, look, man, this is just another video from truck driver David here. Look, I just wanted to show off a few things, or really just kind of talk about a few things about the new 22 WRX. Actually, let's hear that cold start, because it always sounds good. We got 1,085 miles on her. This car is so loud, seriously so loud, like the camera really can't pick up how loud it is. I know my neighbor is absolutely in love with me. But man. Anyway, let's back her out real quick. I really just want to talk about a few things. I got my hood up. I don't think I'm going to catch anything. If I do, then guess I'm going to have to buy a new hood. I don't think I'm going to catch the garage door. We're about to find out. What do you think? Oh, we just made it. We good. I figured I would be. Anyway, I guess some of the things I wanted to say about this car is that I know a lot of people do not like the new look of it, but like to me, this car is so dang good looking, dude. Like for a four-door car, come on. Now I'm kind of a fan of cars that are kind of the oddballs, and I've always, thought like Subaru was an oddball. They have a different look than most cars, and that's really why I like them a lot, because they're kind of a quirky car. And a lot of people are saying you need to paint the the honeycomb, whatever they're called. I guess a lot of people don't like it, but I do. I really like it. I guess I'm a fan of it because I just think it looks good, I know the design of cars nowadays, a lot of the cars look the same on the road. If you look at all the cars, man, they just look the same. But when you see a Subaru, you know it's a Subaru. Like there ain't no getting around it. Oh, I'm sorry. I gotta get off on this. It sounds so good. It's so deep. Just like my woman likes it. Anyway, sorry. This video is not for kids. But anyway, moving forward, I just want to say, for the money, you cannot get a better car. Like, you really can't. Like, nowadays, 2023, I bought this car for $33,500. And, yes, that's a lot of money to me. Of course it is. But for the horsepower and torque and what you can get out of these cars, the fact that you're able to tune these cars. Hang on, I gotta get my vape. Otherwise I won't be able to talk much more. Alright, let's go back. Alright, anyway, where was I? Yes, I drive a WRX and I do vape, so that's just part of owning a WRX. But for the price, you really can't beat it. These cars are really amazing cars. And the fact that they're horizontally opposed 4-cylinder engines, I think that's quite amazing. The balance of the engine, and the performance of this new 2.4 liter is really astounding. Because if you told me when I was in high school that somebody had, to the crank, over 400 horsepower out of a 4-cylinder, I would have thought you were nuts. Or I would have said you were lying. I would have said you're so full of it, it's insane. you might as well live on Brown Trail, which I kind of do. It's close by. But anyway, these cars are wonderful cars, and you know, if you're thinking about buying one of these, if you're looking, or if you're in the market and you want something that's, you know, decent gas mileage with a crap ton of power, good performance, just make sure you get the 6-speed manual. Ain't nobody going to be pulling up to a car show with an automatic, I'm just saying. And a lot of people don't know how to drive manuals anymore, unfortunately. But I just wanted to... Hey girls, come on. I'm making a video here. Sorry. I wanted to say I went with these Moteg satin blue wheels. I was looking at Graham lights, but they wanted like $3,200 for just 4 wheels. A little over $550 for a wheel. And you know, I really wanted the Graham lights. I can't afford them right now, but I wanted a 5-star. And the only ones I really liked the look of were these Motegs. Now, I got these Motegs for about $1,200 for all 4. And they're pretty light. I think they were 24 pounds a piece. And it's not much more than the Grahams. So I'm thinking, okay, for the money, I'm going to go with these. And the reason I bought them is because I went with the blue tips, as you can see, and it matches the Subaru emblem. You know, now it being a red car, I was looking at gold wheels. I ain't gonna lie, because that's what's all out on the Subaru modification websites and whatnot. But my wife was like, it kind of looks like McDonald's. And, you know, I kept thinking about what she said, and I'm like, man, I don't want to be driving the mobile McDonald's mobile. So I was like, well, time to rethink about things. And but I like them. I really do. They're growing on me. To tell you the truth, this car is growing on me. And the more I work on it, and the more wrench time I spend with this car, like, I enjoy it. And I think what I've enjoyed the most is just doing the mods myself, not paying a shop to do the mods. And this is the first time in my life that I've ever done anything like that. Normally I would save the money and pay someone else to do it, but you know what? The truth is, that takes all the fun and the enjoyment out of owning a sports car. A man or woman needs to work on their own car. And I'm telling you what, you won't regret it. You won't regret it. Because the satisfaction you feel as an individual working on your own car, and there's something about when you walk outside and you see your car, you know, it makes you feel some type of way, like that rap song. You know, it really does. And every time I come home and I work my butt off, a lot of you guys know I drive a semi-truck, and I work, you know, 80, 90 hours a week. And I got like, I don't know, not 1,800. I got 1,080 miles on this car. And I spend more time working on it than I do driving it. But you know what? That's pretty cool. And as long as I can, and as long as I can afford to, I'm going to try to keep this thing mint. I do have a daily driver, which I plan on putting on a video this weekend. And a lot of y'all are going to be so surprised at what my daily driver actually is. But I'm gonna show you, because this car is not it. I've owned this car for over 1 year as of now. Let's see here. Actually, no, that's not true. It'll be next month on the 20th. I will own it 1 year. So the truth of the matter, it'll be next month on the 20th, April 20th, I'll own this car 1 year. And I think I've done pretty good with having 1,080 miles on it. I come out here and start it up, make sure all the fluids are good, and make sure all the cylinders have oil in them, and then I pull it back in the garage and make a little video and blah blah blah. Like, really, my YouTube channel, I'm just having a good time. I got off work a little early today, and here I am just showing what, like, I am personally proud of myself. Like, this car's all David B, and I love it. And if you're thinking about buying a new car or which route you should go, there's a few different cars in the category or the price range of this car, but a lot of them are front wheel drive. You know, and yeah, like the Hyundai, whatever it is, a Launcher N or whatever, yeah, it's pretty cool. It's got a cool dashboard and all this and that. Yeah, it might be faster than this car is stock, you know, but it will never be a WRX. It'll never be all-wheel drive, ever. And I think it's all about the platform that you purchase. Before you buy a new car, and if you're into sports cars, you know, I would be thinking about the platform. What am I building on? Like, what am I starting with? And I really do believe, and I really do think, now this is my opinion, that the new WRX with a new 2.4 liter horizontally opposed engine really is the best way to go. For a couple of reasons. That's for the price range of the vehicle, and for the horsepower and torque numbers, stock even. You know, I think stock they're putting down like 260 all-wheel horsepower, which, I'm sorry, but that's pretty dang good for stock. I'm currently now putting, with the mods that I have on the car, 347 all-wheel horsepower and 358 foot-pounds of torque to the ground. So, you know, I'm probably around, you know, 410, 420 horsepower to the crank, which to me is absolutely impressive, because I'm putting it down, you know, 347 HP down to all four wheels. And, you know, for a four-banger, like, and these engines have such a great tone to them. They don't sound like fart cans. All the other car makers out there, they just sound like fart cans whenever you're getting on it. And, you know, Subarus sound like muscle. You know, I think Subarus are kind of like a four-cylinder muscle car. I know that's kind of stretching it, but just the way they sound, they have that grunt. They have that low-end tone. And that's some of the things I like about it. Anyway, this is a little video. I just kind of wanted to ramble on and show everybody and let them know the reasons why I personally like the new Subaru 22 WRX. Is for those reasons. And price point is spot on. You're not going to find a better car for the money, especially one that runs as good as this car. I can keep up with the best of them now, like whatever it is, you know. I mean, unless you're like a ZR1 or a new Z06 or something way out of our price range. Like, come on, like, only rich people can afford that stuff. I'm not rich, but for someone who enjoys like working on their own car and, you know, always dreamed of building their own ride. Like, I've just never had the opportunity to be able to have something like this and keep it nice and fresh and new. I'm kind of overboard with trying to keep it new. I get it, I know. A little over 1,000 miles on it. But, you know, in the years to come, I'll keep it that way. And I'll keep the upgrades coming. I'm not going to stop. I'm determined. And even if it takes me having to buy a new transmission, I don't care. Like, I'm saving, you know, $600-700 a month just to put into this car, plus all my bills for all that I have, you know. Life ain't cheap. But for somebody like me, you know, I'm really trying my best. I really want to build a nice, cool show car. Now, I know I have a long way to go. I'm learning along the way, and I'm doing it all myself. But, you know, I'm really proud of it. And I want all of you to know, every one of you, you can do the same with your car. You can do, some of y'all have probably done 1,000 times better than me. And I'm sure some of you watching this have a really nice, awesome car. And for those of us that are starting out, who just got our 22 WRXs, just know you're going to make it, you're going to do it. Build that car. I don't care what anyone says to you. If you love your car, build it. Build it. And don't ever trade it in. Don't ever trade that car in, because you know what? Once you start building on it, you've made it unique to you. And I think that's what's most important, because the car is really going to rely on you to become something important. And you know, we all love our cars. Every one of us has a love for our car, and there's not really words to explain that love, you know. And there's my water pump pulley. I got an alternator pulley over there. You know, whatever. I guess what I'm saying is just don't give up on what you're trying to do, especially when it comes to your car. Because, you know, these are pieces of machinery, they're art, and there's something to appreciate inside yourself, because you love your car, I guess. I don't know. I'm just talking car guy talk, but, you know, just keep going, don't give up, and know that you can do it. And I know I'm nobody special, and you know, some of you guys are out there dreaming about downpipes and mid pipes and exhausts and intakes and blow off valves and cob tuners and pro tunes, rims, coilovers, and, you know, carbon fiber this and carbon fiber that. Just know that you're going to make it happen. The thing is, it just takes time. And yeah, effort. And yeah, money. But you know what? You only go around once in life, and I just want to encourage y'all to keep going, because you can make it happen.